Biarritz is probably the most famous surf spot in France, known for its slopey longboard waves. In fact, each year, the Roxy Women's World Longboard Tour has their second to last stop there. Sometimes it is even the place where the World Longboarding Champ is announced. You can feel the surf spirit as you walk around town. The summer waves are fun and the water is warm, but the beaches are usually super crowded from vacationers. That's why my parents chose to come here in September and October, hoping to find warm water, great waves, and less crowd. We started off at a lesser-known spot called Chambre in the city of Anglet, just a mile north of Biarritz, per recommendation of Claude, our French surfer friend at Swami's. The waves here are mostly left-handers. After 2 weeks in Anglet and a trip to Germany, we moved to Biarritz and surfed Cote des Basques, where the waves are mostly right-handers. The first beach on our list is in Anglet, a small stretch of land in the Biscay Bay, Chambre. It has jetties to both sides that give it some protection from wind and swell. Given the geography of Biscay Bay, only swells directly from west or slight northwest can reach here. Wind can definitely affect the texture of the waves because the surrounding cliffs are not that tall for protection. Unlike Brazil, where wind, swell direction, swell size, and cliffs can all significantly affect the wave, here, the single biggest factor for surf is the tide. At high tide, the waves barely break until really close to the shore. My brother and I like to play on the inside at high tide, and we got pounded by the waves. We roll around on the beach from the impact, and my mom likes to say we look like human bowling balls. But on some days, just like Brazil, the current is super strong. One day I was paddling out, and before I even got outside, I went from here to here. At mid to low tide, it is a beach break with soft waves that are not steep. Most of the time you can't get a long ride because of the rock jetties. This place is nicknamed Mini California, and I think that description really fits, because Anglet is just a mini surf town with people playing beach volleyball and lots of people reading and relaxing on the beach. I particularly enjoyed the place because we stayed at an apartment right on the beach. We could check the surf directly from our windows, and as soon as I ran down the stairs, I could boulder hop down to the sand. I went swimming or surfing 4 times in a day some days. Cote des Basques is a beach in Biarritz that is just south of the Grand Plage. A more popular beach that we actually did not surf. Cote des Basques is a lot like Chambre. It is a beach break and you can't go out at high tide. This beach has a lot more protection though. It sits along the curve of the Biscay Bay with cliffs lining the east and north side of the beach. In the Pyrenees to the south side, winds that would otherwise blow at the waves are much dampened here. Only west swell can reach here, so swell direction is pretty simple. Given the gentle slope of the sandy bottom, the waves are soft, and this place is a longboarder's paradise. Just one downside, it is extremely crowded on mediocre days and ultra crowded on a good day. The surf classes are all over the inside, while tons of other surfers are on the outside. Even if you fend off people who are trying to drop in on you, you can't ride a wave without barely missing at least 3 newbies on the inside. The current is not strong and there are many diverse types of rigs to pick from. Just like Barra de Lagoa of Florianopolis, is it a great place to learn. And there are tons of surf schools to choose from. But for more experienced surfers, the crowd can be pretty annoying. I wouldn't say this place is worth a trip across the Atlantic for somebody from Swami's. We stayed in an apartment on top of the cliffs, so we would trek up and down the cliffs every day. Great workout on top of surfing. We know that there are many places in southern France to surf, and there are probably less crowded places. Therefore, if you are there, try renting a car so you can explore the less beaten paths.